Jane hatches a plan with Marcus to stop Max from going down, until pregnant Lauren suddenly returns, revealing she knows who killed Lucy. Jane begs Lauren to keep quiet and assures her that Max will get off, but Lauren pressures Abby into not giving evidence against their dad. On a mission, Lauren is about to reveal Bobby's guilt when her waters break. After she gives birth, she tells an harassed Jane that she won't stay quiet if Max is found guilty. Meanwhile, in court the witnesses are called. Firstly Carter, then Cora, then Abby. Will Lauren support Abby or Max? And be warned, there's a big twist. Ronnie tells Charlie their marriage is over, but after realising Ronnie's been playing away with Vincent, he vengefully says he wants custody of Matthew. Charlie asks Roxy to leave the square with him, and despite Dean's desperate attempts to stop her, she says yes, but is soon anxious about his plans for Matthew. Sharon finds Kathy in the Arches and makes a big decision, and later Kathy asks for Phil's help, but a familiar face gets to her first. Next, it's Corrie. Jason lets himself into Callum's flat, but his plan for revenge goes badly wrong as he has to hide when Denton's thugs also turn up. Suddenly, his mobile rings, but luckily Tony bursts in and saves the day. Later, Callum corners David and Kylie and warns, if he doesn't get his money, no flat is safe. True to his word, his cronies trash Audrey's salon, leaving Ken to pick up the pieces. Sarah knows Callum's to blame and kicks him out of the Rovers, and when the Platt's house is trashed too, will Bethany's guilt over her false alibi force her to come clean? The war has escalated, and upset at another public row, Max runs away from Callum, straight into the path of Nick's car. Steve thinks Lloyd is a gullible fool when he's moved by pregnant Andrea's speech and dumps Liz, then reveals he's off to Jersey. Will the two amigos make up before Lloyd leaves? Kathy's nephew Alex visits and embarrasses her and Roy by assuming they're a couple. Maybe it's the catalyst for Kathy to tell Roy how she really feels. Finally, it's the Dales. Ross is back and feigning concern over Pete's deepening depression, but it's simply a clever ruse to set up his murderous revenge. Brotherly love, hey? Ross receives a parcel which he's anxious to hide from Emma. Later, she finds he's been checking depression help websites, and she's pleased. But it's all part of his plan, as Ross takes Pete to the Woolly to cheer him up. He soon gets him steaming drunk, and after Pete staggers back to his caravan, lets himself in. He places a gun beside Pete to make it look like a suicide, then goes to pull the trigger. Will he see it through? Meanwhile, Debbie is worried about Sarah's health, but does have enough energy to row with Emma when she takes her samples. Silly move, as erratic Emma gets her own back when Sarah's results come back. The Bartons are floored to discover Debbie has let Ross back into her life. Chaz tries to warn Debbie off, but it's clear she sees things differently.